rank 35. You clicked on this video, you want to see how to get a rank 35? In this video, we're going to explain how to get a rank 35 inside of solo showdown, preferably solo showdown, not showdown plus. Showdown plus, I'm going to be making a separate video on that. This is going to be heavy stuff. This is going to be pretty much 11 or maybe 13 minutes of just me explaining. I'm going to try and compact everything to just give as much information as possible to get a rank 35, because I want you people to get a rank 35. I want you people to get a rank 35. I want this video to help you. Yeah, so without further ado, let's hop into the first match. So I'm going to try and compact as much information, but I just want to say something real quick. I did make a video on this 1.5 years ago, and man, back then it was pretty much just Pams and 8-bits. You could not really grind anyone else. You could grind B and Max. They were definitely a decent option, but the main two really were Pam and 8-bit. Now, in this meta and in a lot of metas lately, there's been a big variety. I'm going to name a few brawls that you can grind rank 35. You can grind Frank, you can grind Lola, you can grind Max, you can potentially grind B. I mean, that's more of Showdown plus. You technically can, but it's a bit hard. You can grind Brock, you can grind Stu, you can grind Lola if I didn't already mention it, you can grind Buzz if I didn't already mention it, you can grind Primo. All these brawls I just named, you can grind rank 35. So if you looking to grind some rank 35s, those are your best to start off with. I would suggest Lola. Lola is absolutely broken right now. So without further ado, explaining. Alright, so first of all, when you spawn into a match and you spawn by a box, the first thing you want to do is look at the opponent that you're nearby. Now, if you have enough experience in the game and you're going for a rank 35, you pretty much know how most fights will end out. So I really don't need to explain how Poco will get countered by Edgar and blah 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 blah, because you probably know that already. So really, it just comes with experience. If you don't know it, then if you don't know if you can take out that brawl, then whatever. In Solo Showdown compared to Showdown Plus, there's a lot more teaming, so you'll have to adapt to that. Now, something I hear a lot of people saying is they want to try and get a rank 35 without teaming. Do not do that. Please do not apply that. And also another thing is, do not apply if somebody lets you live, kill them straight away. If you get the opportunity, it's a very specific situation if you should or if you shouldn't backstab. But if you feel it's right to backstab in that situation, if you feel it would be a good decision and you would get further into the match, increasing your chances of winning, but you don't want to backstab because you feel bad, ignore your gut feeling, ignore your instincts. Don't think, I want to be nice. You're trying to get a rank 35. This person on the other side is trying to get whatever they're trying to get. I don't know what they're trying to get, but you're trying to get a rank 35. Don't have that mentality. You need to, one, fix your mentality if you do have that issue, and that's something I need to improve myself on. A lot of the time I do backstab, but I still sometimes just don't kill people. I just feel bad. Need to stop doing that, and that's the first thing you need to apply. If once you do that, you're gonna be your rank 35s are gonna be so much easier to get because you've already applied the mentality of gamer mode, pro, sweaty, no mucking around. You're getting this rank 35. You're not playing for fun, you're playing for that rank 35. Next tip, when everybody is teaming, okay, team with them, but try not to show fear. If you show fear, like you're backing off, like you're spinning, but you're backing off, then it will make it look like you're not really one with the pack. I mean, you are, but you're not. And just absolutely assert your dominance. You just know exactly what to do. Now, you need to learn to figure out what to do in that situation, okay? So the first thing that you should do in this situation is that you should, one, if there's a Frank with a super, he will super. So he will stun the whole lobby. So stay near that Frank, spin with him. Don't show that you're, unless you're a Shelly, because Shelly's, a lot of people are very sus of Shellys, because Shellys can easily backstab, you know that already. So with Franks, try to go behind the Frank. So when the Frank goes to stun the whole lobby, remember there's a small zone with a ton of people. When he's about to unload his super, he's about to stun tons of people. You don't want to get stunned. You want to be the person that's behind that Frank. I don't care if you're B, I don't care if you're Tick, and I don't care if you're Bull. You do not want to get stunned. You get stunned, it's pure RNG, it's out of your control, there is no skill. You're just hoping that you won't die and you won't get 7th and lose 8 trophies. You don't want that. Stay behind the Frank. That's another thing. When it comes to late game, you need to know who to trust based on the game as well. If you see a Lola and you see them spin with Bob and then they just kill Bob after 2 seconds, and then they see them spinning with John and then they kill John in 2 seconds, and then they see them spinning with, I don't know, just anybody, okay? I'm trying to think of names, but I just really can't think of anything. And then they're spinning with you. What do you actually think is gonna happen? Like, actually, what do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna backstab you. They're gonna backstab you. And you can't think like, oh, no, I'm special. No. They are gonna backstab you. You're gonna get backstabbed and you're gonna lose 8 trophies. You do not want to have that mentality. You want to have the mentality of, I need to stay alert. So whenever it comes to late game, you also need to apply that mentality as well. So when it's late game and you see a Shelly, this Shelly's killed 2 people, you know, they've attempted to kill a person, man, they're not trustworthy. You don't want to trust them. Why would you trust them? They're like the last person you want to trust. By the way, nice. That was a really nice super at the end. So you got a Shelly killing tons of people, killing 2 people, attempts to kill another person, and they fail. Okay, so they've got a really nice record of not trustworthy at all, and do not trust, just try and kill right away. What do you do in that situation? Good question. What you need to do is, you need to keep your distance towards them. And if they're backstabbing a lot of the lobby is going to want them dead. So if you shoot them, it's really likely that the lobby's going to be like, you know what? Yeah, let's kill this Shelly. Now, believe me, if you're an Edgar and you're just teaming with Primos, please don't do that. It's very unlikely that you're actually going to be able to kill them, or like you're just teaming with Bulls or whatever. But if you've got like 1 B or 1 Max, or even just a few Brawls, or maybe even a Gale, you use this Gale in high up Showdown. Actually, a lot of people, you'd be surprised. But the point is, if you see that, well then you think, well then all of a sudden these people can kill this Shelly. You want that to happen. So kill that Shelly, because that's going to be your enemy. That is going to be your icebreaker from getting the victory and getting the loss. Now, the next thing, plan. Okay, I'm just gonna assume you've got your average, you got your exams and you've got your average stuff like that, okay? And weekdays, Monday to Friday, you've got school, Saturday and Sunday you've got off. Play on those 2 days. Believe me, one of my really close friends grinds in 3v3s, and he's gotten a few rank 35s and 3s, I believe, but what he does is he just grinds on Saturdays. He only picks out 1 day and he grinds. Believe me, please plan. If there's 2 days at the end of the season, why would you grind for a rank 35 then? Grind the next season. I mean, you can pre-push, that's perfectly fine. The number one thing I really want you to do outside of actually like skill in game is plan. Please, if you plan, you'll get those rank 35s, man. I'm telling you, if you plan, it's going to be so much easier. Okay, so just take an analysis of your life and take an analysis of times that you can't play and play when you can. Another thing is, please try not to sneak in games. Like, if you're doing school or whatever, and don't try to sneak in a game, because if you have to just leave randomly, then you're going to lose a lot of trophies. That's a bit of a no-brainer, so I'm not really going to be talking much about that. The point is that if you plan and you're prepared, you're going to be getting a lot of rank 35, well, a lot more rank 35s and a lot more success. Even if you don't get the rank 35, please remember something. This is something I try to do to encourage people and also show them that their achievement still means a lot. Sometimes people will get upset when they fail a rank 35, and sometimes they'll actually get made fun of. I try to remind them that a rank 34 or a rank 33 is still a massive achievement. If you didn't get that rank 35, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You still got that rank 33 or that rank 34 maybe. If you're on the last game, yes, I know it sucks that you do not have the rank 35 badge, but still, you still got a massive achievement. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this because I'm not really explaining how to get a rank 35. A lot of it is just experience and skill. I've given a lot of tips that I personally think you really should apply if you don't already. Oh, well, that was not smart at all. If you do not apply them already, I definitely highly suggest that you apply them. And I've got a few more things to say. So here's just a few mental tips. So I've pretty much explained a lot of the gameplay wise. Here's a lot of mental tips. If you lose a game and you're extremely pissed, just take a 5-minute break, get a glass of water, put some ice in that water, drink some water, text your friend, friendly conversation for a bit. You're all happy, you know, you've calmed down, you've had that fresh, crisp water, you've had that nice conversation with your friend, so you're ready to get back onto the grind. You get mad, it's going to affect your performance heavily. Remember, your mood affects the way you play. If you're angry, you're going to be playing more aggressive, okay? And if you play more aggressive, then it's very likely that you're going to be making some, and if you're angry, if you're in a bad mood, okay, it's really likely that you're going to be making some poor decisions, like playing more aggro. And if you play more aggro, you're just going to get more mad, and you just tilted 80 trophies. You were like 30 trophies off, and then you just tilted to 1180 trophies. Another thing is, do not forget to never let your guard down. If you're 10 power cubes and the last brawl is 2 cubes, don't spin, get the kill. Another thing is, if the opponents go into the zone giving you the kill and they're spinning, still attack them, finish them. Don't waste even a second. And the reason is because it's not saving time, by the way. The reason is because yeah, you don't want to. The reason is because they could change their mind, or they could just be baiting you out. There's so many times when I'm using dynamite, I'll just go into the middle and then I'll just spin and spin, but they don't know I have my gadget activated. I just killed a 7-cube bow because he got cocky and he spinned for 1 second, which allowed me to predict where my shot would land. That was the stun gadget, by the way, and then I just killed him. He just missed out on 2 trophies because he was spinning, because he laid his guard down, might I add. So those are some. That's a very big thing, and I think you should definitely apply that. Will we get the W? No, we will not. We got second, I think. I think we got second. We got third. We got third. So yeah, I really hope this helped you. Okay, so yeah, so that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope this video helped you. I actually don't know how long this video is gonna be, but if this video did help you, do not forget to like and subscribe. It helps me a ton. I really hope you get that rank 35. Let me know in the comments when you're gonna do your grind. Let me know if you got the rank 35. I would love to know that I helped you. Believe me, it's so encouraging when people comment on my video and they say, because you made this video, it gave me even just the motivation to push a rank 25, rank 30, and then you build those up, get 10, 20 rank 30s, and then you're ready for that rank 35. You get that rank 35 and you're super happy. Yeah, means a lot. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy, and with that all said, have a good one.